everybody. So today I'm going to be doing a kind of a vlog thing. With all the interest in the Barkley Fall Classic that I've got coming up, I figured I might do a daily vlog video chronicling my training, what I'm doing. It's very short. You know, I've got 3 hard weeks of training really, so I got to knock it out really hard and fast. So I'm going to do this to follow along, see how I progress with my elevation gain, my miles, and I'll just talk about other stuff along the way too. So today I went on the treadmill for some elevation gain. I did 6 miles. First mile was just flat, easy pace, like 9-minute mile. Then I did 1 mile at 25% incline at about a 3.3 miles an hour. Which was like an 18:05 pace. Then I did another flat mile at about a 9-minute mile pace, then another mile at 20% at 3.5 miles an hour, which was like a 17:09 pace, I think, something like that. And then another flat, maybe a half mile, then a half mile at 15%, and then more flat miles to finish it out. So it'll be up here on your screen, my Strava and everything from that run. So anyway, it went pretty good. Legs feel fresh, feel good. Monday I did 2,700 feet of elevation gain. Yesterday was 3 miles easy and then strength training. And then today was 6 miles with 3,015 feet of elevation gain. So I'm at, I don't know, close to 6,000 feet for the week so far, probably 5,800 feet. Then I've got more stuff coming up this week, so it'll be up there. So I'm gonna do some questions on the last video. A couple of you guys asked some questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer those. So Goggles, Tires, and Trainers asked if I do hill simulations that match basically what I'm gonna see on the course. Elevation per kilometer or mile. So for the Barkley Fall Classic, I know there's sections on that course where I need to be able to do 1,000 feet per mile. Sometimes more than that, unfortunately. It's super steep in areas. So yes, I do at times. Like today, I did 25% incline for 1 mile, was right at 1,400 feet of elevation gain in that 1 mile. And again, that's power hiking. You know, I wasn't running that, definitely wasn't. I was power hiking. So that's a big thing about Barkley Fall Classic is there's a lot of running, a lot of power hiking, off trail, bushwhacking, breaking through briars, big saw briars that cut you up. So it's fun. A couple questions from Life with Vince Liu. Vince asks, how long have I been ultra running? I have been ultra running since 2018 was my first. I went from a half marathon as my furthest race. I did a marathon in training, but my furthest race was a half marathon. And then I went to a 24-hour timed race, the Ozone Endurance Challenge, which I got this buckle for, because I ran 100 miles in 23 hours and 18 minutes. It was relatively flat, so it wasn't anything super strenuous other than just the time on the feet in 100 miles. But that was my first, so 2018, so close to, actually a little over, yeah, close to 3 years, 19, 20, no, 2 years, what am I saying? 2 years, 2 years running, ultra running. I've been running off and on most of my life, but ultra running about 2 years. His next question was, how many ultras have I done and PRs for each distance? So I did the 100-miler, the 24-hour race in 2018. That was my only ultra marathon in 2018 outside of training runs. I did a couple training runs that were 27, 30-mile distance. 2019, I did the Cloudland Canyon 50K. That was in Georgia. That was at a 5-hour, 27-minute pace, I think, or total time. Then I did the Georgia Death Race, which was in March. That was 72-ish miles, 16,000 feet of elevation gain. That was 20 hours and 8 minutes, roughly. Very, very tough year. Lots of people that DNF'd that race. After Georgia Death Race, let's see, that was March. Then I did, yeah, I think the next one I did was the Rough Trail 50K. No, that was 2000, yeah, the next one that I did was the Rough Trail 50K. That was in November of 2019. I did that in a, what was it, a 5-hour, or a 50-minute. I finished 9th overall in that one. That one was pretty tough, lots of elevation. And then the Bell Ringer 50K, I finished 3rd place overall in that one, and that was a 5:07. Pretty quick course, not terribly quick, but not bad. So that gets me through 2019. 2020, I did the LC Enduro, where I got this trophy for being the last runner standing. I won that overall. That was I did 62.5 miles. Last runner standing was everybody, you run until everybody else quits and you're the last one standing. That's it. And I was the last one. So that's it. It's 2020. Everything else got canceled. I've done plenty of ultra distance training runs. I've got a couple more scheduled. I did, the Smoky Challenge Adventure Run. That was 72 miles with 18,000 feet of elevation gain. I think you watched the video on that one. I did the Scruffy City Challenge a couple weeks ago, where that was just my hot 100K I did around Knoxville. So that was like 6 or 7 ultras, I think. And more to come. So I know I kind of did that long, but last question from Vince was thoughts on back-to-back long runs. I like back-to-back long runs. Typically in my training for a 50K, I'm kind of at a place in my training where I can run a 50K right now. I can go do it and it's not going to be a problem. I'll finish it in probably under 6 hours depending on the course. If it's longer than a 50K, that's when I really need to do back-to-back long runs. Typically I'll do on Fridays like a 10-mile, maybe up to a 15-mile, or if it's a 100K or a longer distance race, I might do a 20-mile run. I have to take the day off for that. I'll do a 20-mile run on a Friday, then another 20+ mile run on Saturday. But typically I'll do, just in my normal training, I'll do about an 8 to 10 mile run on Friday and then a 20 to 25 mile run on Saturday. So I think back-to-back long runs are great. It gets you running in a depleted state where your legs are tired, your body's tired, you're probably haven't fully recovered hydration-wise and nutrition. And it just helps your body adapt to that and push through those hard times when you get them in a race, because you're going to get them in a race. Good questions, Vince. Thanks so much. And let's see, Bradley Guernsey, hope I didn't butcher that name. He wants to know when I'm going to do a nutrition video. I do have that coming up pretty soon. I'm going to do that. I am a plant-based runner. I made the switch this year. So it's been a change for me. I'm learning what works for me, but I think I found some stuff that does work well. So I'll put a video together on being a plant-based runner, nutrition, and how that works with racing. So thank you for the questions. I appreciate it, guys, so much. If you have more questions, just drop them down below. I'll be happy to answer them in another video. Tomorrow I've got a strength training day is all it is. So that'll be 30-40 minutes. I'll do a video tomorrow to kind of talk about that as well. But anyway, yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you follow along on the journey as I prepare for the Barkley Fall Classic. If you have not heard of the Barkley Fall Classic, go back and watch, if you have Amazon Prime, watch the Barkley Marathons, the race that eats its young. Excellent documentary. Awesome. Even if you don't like running, it's great. It's about arguably the hardest ultra marathon in the world. It takes place at Frozen Head State Park in Tennessee, which I live close by. But the Barkley Fall Classic is a sampling of one loop of that course. It's not the actual loop, but it's mostly on trail, but there are sections we go off trail. Like last year we went off trail on Meth Lab, Testicle Spectacle, and Rat Jaw. I love the names. So anyway, go watch the video. It's awesome. You'll love it. Leave me some comments about the video. It's awesome. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed so far. It's awesome. You guys are awesome. Please continue to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on the video. Helps me grow, and I just appreciate it. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.